Go down this one trail here. Just got into the woods a little bit. We're back in a little ways. We were up that way, but I've seen something cool here I wanted to share with you. It's Christmas time in June. Check that out. Pretty cool. There's another one back over here. Come on, bub. There's another one over here. I've seen these before in here. People decorate them up and stuff. Pretty cool. Got some trees, some moss. Of course there's going to be trees. We're in the woods, huh? Good morning, good morning. Welcome you all in. I hope you all have a great morning. Mine's going pretty well. Some things are going on, but such is life. You know how that is. You wake up, do some stuff, and you're like, oh man. There's a nice big, tall, super tall, extremely dead tree. We're going to go on this Yellow Blaze Trail today. Hopefully today we don't lose service like we did yesterday. It is, what's today? Wednesday. Not really sure what the date is. I believe it's the 17th. So, yeah, I believe it's the 17th. 17th of Wednesday, June. This year is flying by already. We've seen one bicycler or mountain biker out here so far. Have not seen any animals. No squirrels. I hear some birds. Hopefully you can hear them. This trail here will go, I believe, on the perimeter. I do have a map with me. Always try to carry a map with me. I think there's a purple blaze trail in here or something like that. It's an orange blaze. Yellow and orange blaze in here. And there are rectangles and triangle trails. Here, check this out. This is pretty cool. Part of a tree. Really cool. Got some ferns. Have a little bit of a late start, but such is life. It'll get better. My complication this morning wasn't major. It's just when you think that something's going good and something like, you know how life is. Stuff gets thrown in the way and you're like, man, I wasn't expecting this. That's all that was. Pretty cool rock there. Just some stupid stuff that always happens, but it's all good. We will make do. We will push forwards, and we'll not let any obstacles stand in our way. Gotta look on the bright side. You have another day to see the beautiful earth. See all this that has to offer. Be nice to see some deer. Still in the Yellow Blaze. We'll probably be on the Yellow Blaze the whole time. I might go on some the Orange Blaze Trail, but we'll see. I hope you're all doing well this morning. I believe over here on this side, just past these trees, there's a fence. No, you gotta walk on this side there, Bob. He likes to walk behind me. I got the boy with me. There's the boy. Say hi. Say hi. He likes to walk behind me. And then if I'm holding him in my left hand, he likes to come up on the right side of me. And my arm don't bend that way. But if I hold him on the right side, he'll go on the left side of me. I don't know if you can see the fence there. I believe on the other side of the fence, it used to be a old landfill. Excuse me. I think it used to be an old landfill. It's been a while since we've been on this side. You got this rock here and all that stuff. Pretty cool. I want to thank you for joining me, even if you're watching this video after the live. I want to thank you, and I apologize if I do lose service. I truly apologize. I don't want to lose service. I try not to lose it, but it is what it is because we're out in the woods here, so I cannot really help that too much. But just be patient. We'll either get it back on, and if we can't, like yesterday, it just would not. It kept saying reconnecting. So what I did, I just cut it off and went to a spot where I could find it, and then I restarted the live, and then I just made it like a part 2 or something. I'll put in the descriptions part 1 or part 2 if I ever have to do that, so you know what is going on. But I just want to apologize now, that way, in case, you never know. So check this out. Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? And then right here, there's somebody's property right there. I told you we'll be right along the perimeter on some of this trail. I have seen deer back in here before. I know there's deer all through the woods, but there's certain spots that I do really see a lot of them, and where they like hang out. And then there's certain spots where I've never seen any. Even though I've never seen them there, don't mean that they're not there. Oh, that's so much trash. I was like, what is that? I thought it was like a butterfly or a big moth or something. Oh boy. Guess that's why I wear glasses, huh? I hear the squirrels jumping around now. The squirrels are very, very heavy-footed. There's some ferns right there. This trail, I think, is going to be mostly flat, which is a nice change. It's supposed to warm up today sometime. And I think we're supposed to get thunderstorms. Yeah, this is a nice walk. Got this nice big rock here. Come on, Bubba. He has to smell. Doing his little sniffing thing. That's a big tree laying there. Oh, there's another one up here. I always get these confused with dogwood or mountain laurel. Yesterday I kept calling them mountain laurel. I think they're dogwood. I got myself all confused now. But check out that tree there. That's pretty snazzy. The base of that's pretty cool. Oh, that's so awesome. Check that out. That'd be so cool to put like a plant or something in there. See like a little waterfall coming down and have like a fish pond down here. I have a crazy imagination, but it's okay. Looks like that tree's toast. Somebody's really, really lagging. I went out and ran some errands this morning. And I had to drop some packages off at the UPS store. And then we were going to come up here. They weren't open yet, so we went back home for a little bit. And somebody went to sleep. Didn't you? And then he woke up and went dropped some packages off. And we came up here. And then I think he's still tired. I wanted to come up here earlier, but I didn't, because I had to wait for the UPS store to open up. I didn't have to, but I wanted to get the packages delivered before I went anywhere, because I would probably forget that they're in the back of the car or whatever. It's pretty cool. That's so awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of dead trees up here, and they did some type of a tree harvest and stuff up at the one. They had like all this closed over here, and they did this one section. They cut down all these trees. It's like so bare. Now there's someone's property there, so I don't know if that tree's on someone's property or not, but you see the purple like that. It's private property. But yeah, they did all this tree harvest, and I don't know what they said. They were cutting down like dead trees, diseased trees that have like disease and stuff, and all this other stuff. But I don't know, because during my walks I've seen a lot, and I mean a lot, of dead trees. And I've seen a lot of trees that have like diseases and other stuff on them. And some of the trees I've seen cut down, they looked pretty healthy. So, who knows? One can say one thing and do another, and just how it is sometimes. He was he was excited to go for a car ride up there. I said, "You want to go up to the woods?" I said, "Do you want to go up to the woods and go for a walk?" He was excited. There he is. Oh boy. Come on this side. Over here. You're gonna go on this side. It's so peaceful and nice and relaxing. Check this out. Got these rocks here. You got that moss. There's the moss. So, come here, bub. Look at that. So soft. There's a spider on the rock. Pretty cool. Whoop, he just jumped. I like them little jumping spiders. More rocks up there. Boulders. Rocks. Stuff over here. I can tell it's going to start getting humid again. When it gets humid, I have trouble with my sinuses and stuff real bad. I get that post-nasal drip, and it's hard for me to... It's not hard to breathe, it's hard to, like, exhale. When I try to exhale, it's hard. And it's that post-nasal drip. It gets back in there. Pretty cool. Stuff here is so awesome. This almost looks like a whale vertebrae. If you ever seen like pictures, hold on, pictures of a whale vertebrae, that's what that almost looks like. It's real smooth and stuff like that, except it's white. No, you're not going in the leaves. So you want to roll around in the leaves, huh? Oh, don't pee on the ferns. I think maybe Saturday morning we might be doing a live somewhere pretty cool. We're still talking about it, me and the missus. So I don't think it'll be in the woods. It's going to be, well, maybe sort of in the woods. There's another cemetery or something that we might go check out. So I'll post it if we're going to do it for sure. If not, then we're not going to do it. But I think we're probably going to do that. I'm almost, I don't know, 90% sure. Ouch. Yeah, so we're still on the, that's right there's the perimeter of someone else's property, and just past that there's houses and stuff. But this all over here is the park's woods. Very very peaceful, that's for sure. Here, check this out. This is what I'm talking about here. Look at that. That is so awesome. Ain't that awesome? That's what I was talking about the other day. When the trees split and the ferns grow up out of there. See, you never see it on this side if you're not looking around. You'd never ever see it. You'd never ever see that. So in the back half, I just saw part of the fern there sticking out. But yeah, there's someone's property there, so we will be respectful. Yeah, this is mostly, well, somewhat mostly flat. It was till we hit this little bit, but it's still pretty flat for the most part. There's going to be some rocks and little obstacles, but I don't think there's going to be any steep hills. I could be wrong. It's been quite a while since I've been on this trail. Matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might be wrong. I think I am wrong. I think this will get pretty hilly. I'm thinking it might get pretty hilly. I think this is going to take us way over on the other side. And then it's going to loop us back around up. Not where we came in at this parking lot, but up a little bit. There's a paved trail. I think we might end up coming out on that paved trail. But I'm trying to get, I don't mind taking my time and loping and looking at stuff. Check that out, that's pretty cool. You can see the rest of that tree is just gone. But sometimes I just want to walk a little bit quicker. But lopey here. Come on. Because I know it is supposed to storm later on sometime today, and you can tell it looks like it's going to storm, and I don't want to be out here while it storms, especially with him. I heard some chipmunks or squirrels. I see one down that way. Come on. That's a pretty cool tree there. But yeah, I don't want to be out here if it's storming with him. He can be a handful enough while it's not storming. Hey, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning, good morning. And by the way, we are in central Pennsylvania. Just going for a morning walk. We can call it woodsing around. That's what we're doing, just woodsing around, checking out the squirrels and seeing what animals we see, and call it woodsing around therapy. Because you go in the woods and it relaxes you, gets rid of your problems. Not completely, but it eases them up. Surprised there's no deer. There's no deer out there. all posted. Posted. Yellow blaze. That little tree there, that's toasted. That's pretty cool. I guess you can see all the holes and stuff from the birds and stuff pecking away and eating at it. So beautiful. Okay, Bubba, let's get going. Yeah, I'm not really sure how long this trail will take. See, there's another dead tree that fell. There's so many of them out here. But that's how it is when you're in the woods. There's another one. Tell that one's toast. That's pretty big tree. So I want to thank you all for watching my lives and even my videos. I truly appreciate it. I really do. It means a lot to me. I'm just out here trying to share my experiences, my life lessons that I've learned along the way, and that I keep learning and keep experiencing. It can be fun sometimes, let me tell you. But that's life. Life is, it's all about experiences. Come on, you're fine. Just somebody walking in the woods. He gets so paranoid. Someone up there walking. He gets extremely paranoid. He loves the woods. It relaxes him. But when it's just me and him, and then someone's coming up from behind, and he can't see him coming from the from like the front, he gets he gets these Michael Myers vibes. Oh gosh, like someone's out to get him. That's why I don't want to be out here in a storm when it's thunder or lightning, because like I said, he's a handful sometimes, but he will go absolutely bonkers. But anyways, life is all about experiences and stuff, and just seeing what it has to offer, and that's so cool. It's so nice to live along here. But you just have to enjoy life a little bit and live it and stuff the way that you want to, not how like someone else wants you to live. There's some things I regret in life. Listening to other people, letting them get into my head. I do not do that anymore. I can get into my own head, but it's really discouraging when you have plans, dreams, hopes, goals, whatever you want to call it. See, now he's fine. Sometimes he gets a little weird when we first get into the woods till he gets relaxed. He's always on high alert. You need to calm down and relax a little bit. It's all good. But anyways, back to my little topic or whatever. Like, whatever you have planned, don't let other people dictate or tell you what you want to do. It's okay to listen to them to a certain extent or stuff. But I know we had plans to go do stuff way back when, like when our kids were really small. We were going to move to another place and stuff like that. And people was like, "Oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that." I had plans to do some other stuff, and I don't know, did you really think that through? You don't want to do that. You really want to do that? Well, absolutely. When you're young and stuff, that's pretty cool. It's another dead tree, but it's really cool. Here's a helicopter. See if we can see it. There it goes. I don't know if you caught it or not. It was over. You can see a little bit of it over that way. Sorry about the spinning of the camera. But yeah, people like to dictate or tell you what you should or shouldn't do, or what you don't want to do. And sometimes I don't think they realize that what type of a effect it has on. I don't know if a squirrel went up that tree or if it's stuff's just falling off of it. But we're gonna walk this way. I do not want that to fall on us. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but stuff was just falling off that tree like nothing. And I didn't see a squirrel over there. I don't know if one went on there or not, but I don't know if people realize what type of, or what effect that has on people. And I think they may be, good Lord, I think they may be just trying to help. There's the chipmunk doing that little branch right there. Zoom in, it's right there. There it goes. Just screams at me. Hold on, Bubba. He said, "Get away, get away." But yeah, I think they try to help, especially family members. Come on. Especially like family members, stuff like that. Because I know I had family members that told me what I wanted to do, or what I didn't want to do, or what I should do, or what I shouldn't do, or I don't want to do. And really puts an effect on somebody sometimes. A lot of trees that fell here, and there's hear the birds. But just have to be respectful and like let people do their own thing and learn from their experiences. Like it's okay to be like, hey, is that something that you really want to do? Did you think about all the pros and cons with it? And then maybe just talk to them about it and say, hey, I support you. No matter what your decision is, I support you. Maybe you don't want to see them go. Maybe they're going to go to like Montana or something. We'll use Montana and New York. I don't live in New York. I'm not nothing with New York, but that's pretty cool there. But say someone lives in New York and they want to go to Montana. Hey, do you really think that through? Like I support you. If you want to go to Montana, I truly support you. But I just want to make sure that you've thought everything through. I don't want to see you go out there then regret being out there. And then you sit down and you talk about the pros and the cons and the winter and this and that and stuff. And the summer months and maybe not that many people out there. Maybe it's more snow, but it's a little bit better than New York. I've never been to New York and I've never been to Montana, so I have no clue. They were just examples. But yeah, just work with people. Try to support one another. Because there's a lot of family members that don't support nobody. And it's really sad. Especially when someone's trying to do something good. See a lot of squirrels. I hear you over there. The chipmunk back there. It's right there on that log there. I'm going to zoom in for you here quick. Hold on, Bubba. He's like right there. Really hard to see. He blends in really, really well. Probably sort of grainy looking. Anyways, it's just important. Go ahead. It's just very important to. This is a whole dead section here. So I mean, they harvest this stuff, but not the right section. But it's important to support one another. It shows you care. It shows that you love somebody. And it's the right thing to do. You don't want to be negative and bitter and something. And it's so often that we see family members, relatives, close friends. Cover your ears, kids. Cover your ears. They get so pissed off and so jealous because somebody got something, they accomplished something, or they did something. I don't understand it. Like, dude, I bought a new car today. Oh, no way. Maybe that person had a clunker forever. Like, we've bought one new car in our life, and it was when we were younger. And we were so proud of it, and it was so good. It was an '06 Saturn Vue. We had it for a long time till just, I think, 2 years ago. And we got rid of it because it was starting to rust real bad and stuff like that where we lived at and stuff. Cars rust, or in an area where there's a lot of road salt, a lot of humidity, stuff like that. But no matter what, we worked hard for it. We bought it. It was cheap for a new car back then, but it was it's still, there's deer up there. There's deer up there. I think they're going up. Can sort of see them. I hope you guys can see them. Oh, they're way up there. I just barely caught. Let me see if I can get up in there. Sort of see. They're straight behind these trees. There's that real thick brush that they're back in there. But yeah, we were so proud, so happy. We bought our very first new car. Never ever thought we would buy a new car. I'll probably never buy a new car ever again. You can see that deer. Let's see if I can zoom in for you. It's right in the center there between the trees. Can you please stop pulling me, Bubba? Come on this way. Sorry about that. I'm trying to focus on the deer, and he's trying to walk back the other way. Knucklehead. But yeah, we're so proud of what we have accomplished. Life can be hard. People can be hard on each other, especially family members. I don't understand it. It's so insane. Like, you would want to see another family member do good. You'd want to see your friends do good. Wait. But I heard some more, but it's probably the darn squirrels. That deer was trampling through there, and it sounded like like how the squirrels run through. But yeah, people are just so crazy, especially close relatives or close friends. They get so jealous. They get so mad because you accomplished something, or you've done something, or you bought something, you did something good for yourself, because they didn't do it, because they didn't put in the hard work to do it. You know, when I was younger, I worked my butt off to make sure that everybody had a roof over their head, food on the table, had everything they needed, not wanted, but needed. And then we did the wants, if we could afford it. And my wife, I'll tell you what, she stayed home with them, all of them. It was hard. I worked, not for like a long time, but I've worked 2 full-time jobs before. I worked a full-time and a part-time job. I did lots and lots of side work to get by. I did whatever I had to at that moment to get by. And people just put you down. They don't care. They put you down. There's some houses there. But we move on to the next chapter, and sometimes you just have to let go of people like that. Put them in the past. You don't associate with them anymore if they keep holding you back, or dragging you down, or bad mouthing you, or whatever. It's sort of it is what it is. Nothing's going to change. You can talk to your blue in the face. So if you're going through something like that, you're not the only one. There's millions and millions of people out there that are experiencing the same thing. I've talked to So many people. I've watched so many videos. I'm sure you have too. Not just on YouTube, but on other platforms. It's just absolutely crazy. It's so crazy. But we have to remember to take it easy with each other. We only get one shot at this. I always see these out here. Hold on a minute.